Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Today, we're going to be graphing this function in factored form. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is identify the zeros whenever we have a function in factored form. In this case, the zeros are x equals 2 and x equals -3. Now, quick review. How come those are the zeros? Well, if we were to plug in 2 into this equation, we would end up with 2 minus 2 in the first brackets, which is 0, times 2 plus 3 in the second brackets, which is 5. So we end up with 0 times 5, which is 0. And same with -3. If -3 were to be placed here, we would end up with -5 times 0, which is 0, right? Because recall that um, if either one of these parts of the product are 0, the whole product is 0, right? Because 0 times anything is 0. We don't even care that the other numbers are 5 and -5. It doesn't matter what they are. 0 times anything gives us 0. So now I'm going to plot those 2 points. 2 is right there, and -3 is right there. Okay, now how do I find the vertex? Well, how I find the vertex is we know that the axis of symmetry must be halfway between those two zeros, or in the event that there is only one zero, that means the axis of symmetry is right on that zero. In this case, there are two zeros, so I must find the average in order to find the x-coordinate of the vertex. So in order to find the axis of symmetry, we do x is equal to 2 plus -3 over 2, which is equal to -1 over 2, which there we go. -1/2 is our axis of symmetry. And when we draw this, you'll notice that it does look like it is halfway across, right? It looks like it is about halfway between these numbers, which is a good thing because it should be, right? That's what it should be. Okay, now how do we find the y-coordinate of the vertex? We're going to plug it in. So to find g of x, or g of -1/2, we're just going to plug in 1/2 wherever we see x. So we're going to get -1/2 minus 2, and then -1/2 plus 3, right? So essentially, all I did is I just rewrote the equation above, except instead of writing x, everywhere I see x, I just wrote -1/2, because we want to know what is g of x when x is -1/2. So then we have g of -1/2 is equal to -2.5 times 2.5. And that is going to give us, let's see, I'm actually not entirely sure. Let's see what that would give us. That would give us -6.25. So therefore, the vertex is at -1/2 or -0.5, comma, -6.25. So I'm just going to draw that right there. And then I'm going to just connect my 3 points. Now, in general, we often want to draw graph parabolas with at least 5 points. Generally, though, with factored form, we can do 3 points, right? The vertex and then the two zeros as well. So there we go. There is our quadratic. You'll also notice that the leading coefficient, the a value, is positive, and that goes along with how the graph looks as well as this parabola opens up. So that's a quick check we can do. If this parabola opened down, we would know there was some mistake made. All right, well, that's it for this one. Feel free to leave any questions you have in the comments, and we'll see you for the next one.